Hello, and welcome to my online gallery. I'd like to talk to you today about this painting, and it's titled Secession. So this was actually the first painting that I completed in this particular series, and it's a different one. It has a different design and structure. This circle element is an unusual one. I tend to like more angular forms. And I find circles a little bit hard to make work in my designs. But for some reason, I started out with this shape which I really enjoyed, and I just imagined this sort of perfectly circular void, kind of resting in the middle. And so I tried it, and there's something very satisfying about it. I think one thing you may not notice is that this painted circle is actually a combination of 3 different blues. So there's a deep violet, actually, and a Prussian blue, actually, that are blended together. Which, that lends, even though it's a very simple, very basic design, that's an example of just a little added level of detail and subtlety that you don't notice at first, but I enjoy it quite a bit. And I like how those really deep colors just almost vibrate with these gold colors. I really enjoy that part of it too. The title Secession is, of course, a reference to the Expressionist movement in Vienna, Austria in the early 20th century, and if you're not familiar with that, it's a fascinating movement, and it's really defined by this countercultural movement in the arts, where painters were taking on subject matter that was not considered acceptable at the time. And to me, it's just it's an example of a wave of creativity and a wave of trying to find new, interesting, exciting wavelengths in art. And that's something that's just very inspiring to me. And I consider this sort of the first piece in the series. I kind of think of it as sort of the opening song, if you will, if you were to think of it as an album. And to me, that's connecting with that theme, that idea of finding new, interesting ways to be creative. That's something that's exciting and interesting to me, but I think we all have our own way of finding that for ourselves too. So that's something that this painting, I think, stands for. So anyhow, if you have questions about it, I'm always happy to answer those. If you have your own thoughts or interpretations, I think those are always fascinating to hear. I'll show you the back really quickly. You can see that it's ready to hang. It has a signature on the back. Thanks so much for visiting. Have a great day.